to What's in the Bag, where we give the voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. My name is Marvina and I am your host.
Here we go for the second time. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another segment of Early Morning Coffee with Marvina and Yvonne. I think she's lagging a little bit, but we are here again with another great segment. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, we've been having issue with EV mugs. We've been having issues with coming on. We've been having so many issues. I believe now is the time for change. It's just time for change. We got to move forward into something different. Um, it's just hard to really see what's going on because everything's fluctuating. People are going, people are coming in, and
network challenges.
yeah, it's been a lot, and I don't know what's going on, but anyway, we're going ready to do some changes. Just waiting for God to give us the signal on what to do, but I know there's a lot of changes that's about to come in play. But anyway, before we get into all of that, we want to talk about what's in our cup. I am actually at the I don't know, at this hotel because sometimes I need to get away and sometimes I need to go ahead on and do something different. And this is what I do. Okay, we go away, we do reviews, we have fun, and this is what What's in the Bag is part of. But anyway, in my cup, I have some of their regular brand coffee with some half and half creamer and a little bit of sugar, and it doesn't taste good at all to me. It's not a good cup of coffee. But anyway, BFF, are you there? Can you hear me, BFF?
I am.
All right, girl. I'm going to introduce to some and present to others my BFF.
I can hear you.
See?
Can you? Can,
You're lagging. You're lagging.
we're both kind of lagging this morning because you lagging on my end too. But I also believe it's partly due to the storm
Yeah.
too, because it stormed here so
Yeah, it's
bad
storming now.
last night that it was just ridiculous. Some of this, my coffee is actually good. I've got some the yellow sweetener in there. I don't know what it is, Splenda, and some half and half. My coffee is actually pretty good this
Wow.
morning.
Mine's not.
Mine
I don't
is
know what's going on with
pretty
it.
good.
I'm just gonna say this. It hits the spot though. It gets us going. It's moving and all that good stuff. Hello to all that is out there. I know it's probably y'all probably still sleeping, but for all you early birds that are watching, we know this month is what Women History Month, and we thought maybe every Saturday we'll come on and we'll celebrate the women and the histories of the women. We're not talking about any nationalities. We're not talking about any creeds. We're just talking about people who's done things and made, how can I say, they chiseled their feet in the world and they are known for their success story. So we normally pick out, Yvonne, you look like you're frozen again on my side. I'm not sure. But Yvonne picked out a noble a woman for this season. Can you hear me, Vaughn? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You're like slow. Everything's slow. I see people are watching.
Can
Can
you
someone, yeah,
hear me?
if anyone that's watching here, can you tell me if you can notice any lagging or if there's any issues? Can you write it in a comment? I haven't seen anybody write anything in a comment over here. Just trying to see if anyone can tell us if it's lagging.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to pop out and pop back
You could pop out and come
in?
inside. You could pop out and come inside. We could sit down and talk in the same room.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
I'm
talk in the same room. Pop out.
pop out and pop back in.
Pop out and come in.
Huh?
Pop out and come
What you
in. So yeah, it's I believe it's a weather issue. I really believe that there's an issue with our weather. Why everything is working the way it is, and we're sorry. We just always want to come on and do our due diligence. It might not work out the way we want it to work out, but every week we just feel like if we give a little bit, people, and for them to understand what's going on out here, get awareness. We got a lot going on, so we do this every Saturday, even if there's some issues like it is right now when there's some issues. But yeah, Yvonne's gonna leave and she's gonna come back in because she actually has the honoree for the week, for the month of I'm just so flustered today with this. Let me see. Trying to make it where we both can share a screen. Hold on. Um, Sorry, y'all. This is what you do in the background. Let's see, hide her, and we'll make this one. She's coming in, so we're gonna kind of make this a. We're gonna double team this thing. But anyway, how's everybody doing out there? Say hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Talk to me. Anybody did anything good this week? Did anybody want something to talk about? We gotta make do of this little hour. It's just me, Marvina. I show some love out there. I don't see nobody speaking to sister. Nobody. Hey, hello. Good morning. We are wonderful, wonderful. Let me see if I can get you on in here. Yvonne's trying to pop in and pop out. Well, the young lady, we're going to go ahead on and move on to our next part of our segment. I am so pleased and honored to allow this young lady. We met this young lady about what 3 weeks ago, and I am so honored that she decided she was going to come on and share her what's in her bag. So while we waiting for Yvonne, we're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna bring her on in. Hold on for 1 second. You can't come in. Hey, you can't find the key. Hey, Miss Kay, it's been one of those mornings she can't find her key to get in. We got some issues going. We've been bugging out this morning. Can
It
y'all
definitely has been that kind of
hold on
morning.
to this? Yeah, hold on. We've been having this morning. Hold on for a minute. I gotta let her in. Hold on. We're gonna do this a little different today. It's okay. It's okay. Let me move on over. Let me situate us. There she go. Let's see what we can do here. There we go.
Hey, ladies. There's both of you.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, everybody. I know we got a little mess going on here, but we gonna make this happen. I promise you today. Today we gonna make. Hey, VFL. Hey, welcome in.
You know that all that mess is part of the press to the promise. It's part of it.
You know, I'm gonna take this off. Wait, hold on for 1 minute. I gotta take this off so everybody can hear you, because you can't. We can't do this at the.
I can't hear you.
How about now?
Oh, there.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something, baby girl. You know, sometimes I feel like the enemy don't want to get that message out, but we're going to get this message out, because this is I believe that what we need to hear from you. I am grateful that you decided to do this for us and do this with us and empty out your bag. I love you.
Thank you. I love y'all too. Thank y'all for having me on. And this is part of the press to the promise.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like all the adversity. Like I told you yesterday, I do not feel good.
No.
But I'm at work. And this morning I woke up and I was like, I can feel like I can barely talk.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And y'all are experiencing some adversity. I'm experiencing some adversity. But it's part of what the enemy does when you're trying to get out a message to empower other people in the midst of their own things.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm just grateful. Like I said, I'm at work. I'm in the dressing room.
See, now y'all talking about dedication.
My manager was like, yeah, you can do it.
Oh, thank you, manager. You need to come on in. I can't see you. You see you all in the corner. Come on in. There you go. Okay, Caige, do you got a cup? Did you bring your cup? Because I know you said you was in the dressing room, so I didn't want to. Did you bring a cup? Did you?
I didn't. And you know, most days I always have something with me, but I wasn't feeling good. And I just rushed out. I was like, let me get dressed and rush out of here.
You need that hot tea. You need that tea. You need that ginger. You need that stuff to flush it on out.
Yeah.
But since we on this topic, you know, I love that the fact that this is Women's Month. I love that this is Women History Month, because what a lot of us realize is we have to press to get to the promise. So I just got to ask you a question, lady. What's in your bag, girl? Tell us what's in your bag.
You know, you remember the Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so one of the things I realized is that you can have a lot in your bag, but it not be baggage. You know what I mean? Like when you have a lot going on in that press towards that promise, it's not all necessarily bad baggage. If that makes any sense?
It makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
But one of the things, and I think it's one of the things that we talked about when we met here in the store. So it's very appropriate that I'm at work doing this interview because I met you all here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it says a lot about when you are moving towards the space where God wants you, different seasons of your life, He'll place you different places that don't even make sense.
Yes.
So for me, it's like how after all of my experience and my skills and this and that, how am I here? But He placed me in a place where I've met the most phenomenal people in the last 4 or 5 months that are becoming part of my promise. So it doesn't make sense to me in the natural, but it's part of that process of trusting Him that He knows what He's doing to get me to that place.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, so it's like when we met, I was telling you that there's so many people that are on their own journey to get to where God wants them to be, to fulfill their purpose, to start that business. And we see people that share their adversities after they've made it. Like, oh yeah, I've made my first million, my business is multi-million dollars, or
it's okay. He's coming back in. Come on back in. She gotta come back in, y'all, cause this is what it is. Yeah. This lady right here, boy, when we met her, when we came in and met her in the store, her spirit was right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. Hello. You got me? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it does it. It does it for real. Okay. So when you say you left off, oh God, it's still I wanna. There you go. I don't know why it's going in and out like that. Can you hear me? We can hear you. Speak. It's coming in and out. It says that you have great signal.
I think it's due to I really do think it's due to the storm. The weather was extremely bad on yesterday, and it will sometimes cause some technical
especially with this online stuff, this web stuff. I just can't wait till it's become a visual TV show where no matter what time of the day, it'll always show.
Like it's supposed to.
Yeah, like it's supposed to. But we still gonna keep pressing. I don't care how we gonna keep pressing. Y'all gonna keep seeing us. I'm sorry, this is something that I know that God has given us for this reason. Even for the young lady that's coming on right now. Very soft spoken, but she has so much to give the world. And when we start looking at where we at, it starts making. Here you go. Hello, you there?
There you go.
Love it. Okay,
it just keeps cutting off.
Yeah, it does. It does this. I'm telling you. And like Ron said, it's probably the weather also.
The weather,
we've been having bad weather.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said something about a lot of people wait till they make millions of dollars, I was listening intensively. Go ahead, tell them. Can you hear me? Did she freeze up again?
She froze again. And
we got to get it.
And it could also be she's at work. It could be in the building, and so.
Yeah, it's not
but it happens.
In and out. Oh, I'm so upset y'all can't hear this say it. But like all the rest of them, it just seems like we might need to just change and go into another.
It's time for us to change our thought, because the platform that we utilized before, we didn't have these type of.
Remember any of this issue?
Yeah, we didn't. We every now and again we may have had some challenges, but we didn't have these kind of issues.
So I think we might have to go either backwards or looking, because we paying good money for this thing. Hello, you're back.
Yeah, we were just talking about the software that we're utilizing. Yeah, it's time for us to make a change.
Yeah. Do you remember where you left off at? When a lot of people wait till they make $1 million, and then I remember that part because it's.
Like there's so many people that are on their journey, and they're like they need the hope of hearing from other people that are actually pressing through that adversity while they're on their journey. You know what I mean? Like it's great to hear the story. Once you've acquired the success, it's great to hear how you overcame and what you had to go through to get there after the fact. It is inspiring, but there are so many people who are in the middle of that journey who are not making money, who have lost a home, or who have gone through divorce, or having to face illness while still pursuing that purpose, having to go through things. And what I realize is that resiliency is a gift, but it can also be developed.
Yes.
And everybody doesn't naturally have the ability to persevere like some people.
Mm-hmm.
And so those of us who have been gifted with resiliency and gifted with the ability to persevere, especially those of us that are more spirit led, because we operate on a different space than people who are not.
Right.
That strength doesn't come from us. It comes from, it comes from God. And so those of us that operate in that realm and those of us who have that gift of resiliency and the ability to persevere, people need to hear, like, hey, yeah, people look and say, oh, it looks like you're doing great. This event, that event, the magazine looks great, but I don't have a car.
Mm.
I've lost everything on this journey, you know what I mean? But I'm still moving forward.
Yeah.
Now, praise the Lord, I did get a car last week.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But that's been part of my press towards my promise, you know what I mean? Like, and having to realize that sometimes I call it the trampoline effect, where it's like you plummet all the way to the bottom, but at that bottom it's like a trampoline.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And it allows you the ability to bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times people don't have the mental fortitude
Mm-hmm.
that when they're going down
Mm-hmm.
to visualize that trampoline is down there.
That's right.
If that makes sense.
It makes
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because once you get down there, it's nowhere to go.
But up.
But
You better come on.
there's nowhere to go but up.
Love
So
that. Love that.
I feel like it is important for people to hear from people who are in the midst of
Mm-hmm.
horrible storms while they're pressing forward to what it is that
Yes.
they dream of doing or what God has called them to do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Oh my
You
God.
know, I agree. You know, I go back to something that I heard Tyler Perry say. You know, he said that he never gave up on his plays and things of that nature because he know what God said to him. When he was sleeping in his car, when he was homeless, he took the last little bit. And I remember he said that he finally got a show. And there were only 3 people in the.
Yeah, he
in
did
there.
talk about that.
He said, but he didn't give up. And he said, and they were like, oh, it's not enough people to put the show on. And he said, if it's one person, it's enough. And they went out there and they performed in it. Well,
Hey, baby girl. Yeah. And I mean, tell them a little bit about, because they probably saying persevere, but they don't understand where you persevering from. You got some things that you're doing. Like, let's talk about that little. Oh, she's off. I want her to tell y'all what she's got. Yeah, well, wait till she come back in, because she has. Let me tell you something. We all look at the big people, like she said, Tyler Perry got a story, and Oprah Winfrey got a story, and all these people got stories from where they came from to where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
She's persevering where she is right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I love this because she can you tell everybody a little bit about what you do, just a little bit. If you she going again. Every time it come up, but yeah. So I'm excited because I see her future, and I see her, being one of the ones to tell where she came from and where she's going and where she's going to be. And I feel that for myself, a lot of changes are in the atmosphere, but we know that we're going to continue to persevere.
That's right. That's right.
Persevere through it. And I love the way she says that, persevering through it. I guess in the sense of I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, most definitely.
Having nothing and wanting so much, and then wanting people to understand.
There we go.
There you go. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We used to it. Believe it or not, we're gonna get a better system than this. I believe in God. It might be just this, but go ahead. Can you tell them a little bit about what you're doing? I want them to know what you do.
Well, I always struggle with this because I feel like when you're a super creative, you do anything that comes in front of you. That's creative. But I am, I'm a writer. I'm a published author. a speaker. I'm a magazine publisher.
Yes.
I own Influencer Media and Lifestyle, and I am transitioning kind of into lifestyle and wellness coaching after my own journey of losing over 100 pounds and eradicating a number of health issues that I experienced over a long period of time. And I'm a mom, I'm a grandma. So I'm a creative. I do digital marketing and brand styling and graphics and things like that.
Yes.
So
And then trying to put it all into one, and it's just, to me, when God gives you with so much gifts that you're here, you're there, you don't know. And I'm sorry to say it, sometimes we're at this point, what they say, jack of a lot of trades, and how do you say
a master of none.
Master of none.
It's so hard. I'd be like, Lord, you said my gifts will make room, but which one?
Exactly. I'm so there.
I'm functioning in all of them over here. Which one do I focus on?
Oh my God.
And sometimes I call it the gifting ADHD.
The gifted, I never heard that.
The gifted ADHD. It sure is, because I'm the same way. I'm gifted in a lot of things. I can do so much, but I haven't mastered anything yet. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen. I'm waiting on it, God. But I understand. Mm-hmm. So you master a lot of these things. I mean, you're gifted in a lot of these things. What do you find that? Do you see her? She's gone
again, because I do have a good question.
Yeah.
When she comes back. So, guys, so as you heard, she's an author. She is a motivational speaker. She owns her own magazine called Influencer. It's so much to take and say. She does graphic arts and design. So when we say that she's a jack of all trades, or we're saying that, about jack of all trades and a master of none, it's not that she hasn't mastered the art of each thing that she's involved in. She's doing so many different things.
Yeah, a lot of it. And it's like she said, it's hard to shift through all your gifts to find out which one you mastering. But be honest with you, I feel like you master all of them because you're good.
I saw your magazine.
I seen it. Yeah, y'all, watch out.
I saw your magazine.
Thank you.
Yes. I was very, 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 very impressed. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this. I went through that magazine. That was a very good magazine. Very good. Very good.
Thank you. I realized that even part of, God kind of gave me a snapshot of all of the things I've done over the years individually and how it comes together as a collective for now. And so it's like, it's not that he doesn't want me to focus on sharpening my skills, but right now is about learning to be more still and hear for the instruction. Because when you have a creative brain, you literally can take an idea and be like, phew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can take an idea, and especially if you're an executor. I'm an executor, so I can take an idea and cultivate it right away and turn it into something tangible.
Love it.
But it's not always time at that moment. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I've been frustrated with is like, God, you've given me so much to produce, but nothing is fruitful.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, but did I tell you to act on it at that moment?
Wow.
But he knows the brain just goes, do it.
Gotcha.
And so I feel like this last year, still in me anymore.
And that asking, your video went out, but that asking is a thing that I have a problem with also. I pray over the things, but sometimes I do it before I even ask if this the right timing, like you said, or should I be doing this at this time? So yeah, you still there? I see. There she goes.
She's coming back in. You know, I'm one of those that, you know, I go to God with everything.
Yeah, you do.
And when he say move, I know. Yeah, when he tell me, I don't, you know, I just do. I used to have a hard time in the past. You know that I used to run. Yeah, I used to get really bad, and true story, I used to get really, really bad headaches when I would not do what God was instructing me to do. And the more I tried to run from what he was instructing me to do, the worse the headaches became. And then one day I just said, I'm going to give in to the will of God and do what he instructed me to do.
I like that.
And the headaches went away, and my life went off in a whole different direction, and it's been for the better. Now, I'm not going to say it hasn't been without some challenges, because challenges is a part of life. It's just how we deal with it in the moment and how we rise above it and come over it. So.
I like what you said when you said, "Oh, she's gone," but I like when she said that, you know, he takes every little piece, you know, of what you do, and then I feel that this is what he do. We might not. We have a lot going on, but once you put it all together, it's like the puzzle is completed when it comes to all the gifts that we have. Because like I like I said, I like cleaning. I can draw. I'm as you can see, I put stuff together. I like my mind is always going on creating. So I'm like, maybe when she said that, maybe just each piece he just getting us to will take you to that direction.
To then where you could just put it all together.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like how
a little piece of this, a little piece of that. And
And then a lot comes from also growing up. You know, you find out that you're good at a lot of things, and you know, and then as you start growing, hello, you're back. Yeah, I was telling Yvonne, look, the air just came on. Yeah, I was telling Yvonne, I like how what you was saying about how taking all your different gifts. You know, you might be a jack of them and put them all together and and you might just have this one creative thing that'll get you where you need to be.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that in the near future, because I have a lot of gifts that I'm doing.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny with what you were saying, Caige, and what you were saying, Marvina. It's like that. Have you ever had that piece of cake, and it is the best piece of cake that you ever had, and that person did something different in that recipe that somebody else didn't do? So when people say to me, you know, jack of all trades and whatever, it's like taking everything that you're doing and making this cake that's special and unique just to you. Like, you make a dish that I just absolutely love. I can't make it. I can't make it, and so that's your own unique, you know, your unique spin on it. So I think that's what God does when you take a little piece of everything that you do and put it all together.
So the person, I got a question I had to ask her.
She's gonna come back in.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask this serious question, because I feel that, you know, with us persevering through all of that we're going through, all of our gifts and talents and stuff, is that because it's not making the money or the room that we think that it should be, is it, you know, is that the part of the...
There she is.
There she go. Do you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay. So you got persevering through. I was thinking, you know, my thing, because I can kind of relate. When you say persevering through all the gifts that you have, all the talents, all that you're putting together, do you feel that the gifts aren't making room enough for you at the time that you needed to? Like, for instance, homeless, not having a car, but you got all these gifts that's not making the money. So I just was wondering, is that the persevering part, you know?
Persevering through the storm. Persevering through the storm. I really do believe that is part. I do think that is part of it. Not giving up, and you know, because it's easy. You know, you once told me it's easy to give up and hard to keep moving forward. And sometimes when people are in the midst of a storm, it just be like bumping. Let me just. I see people that toss in their dreams. There she go.
Yes, yeah. So I was just talking about the persevering part. You know, could you kind of give us
definitely, and I think it, because when we have a lot of gifts, we have a lot of skills, especially skills that we've acquired over job history and things like that, we tend to think that that is making a way for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not in alignment with where God wants you to be, and I believe, you know, I know He has a purpose for everybody, but I believe that there are, you know, specific people that are set apart. They're chosen for something specific, chosen for something larger. And He loves us so much, and it don't feel like it when He's doing it. But He loves us so much that He needs us to get to that space. And so my business was doing very well.
Come on, you're doing well. I hate this.
And I felt Him trying to shift me in a direction, but I wasn't 100% sure what that looked like. And so I didn't pivot the way that I needed to. And literally within the blink of an eye, it felt like He dried everything up.
Wow. Wow.
So it was like, I'm a little bit of a, not a little bit of a, I'm a lot of it of a Jonah. But I've always tried to ask Him, like, what does it look like? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And I need instructions. And instructions don't always look like what we think they should look like.
That's right.
But if we're not still enough, if we're not in communion enough with Him, we could miss it. And I feel like I probably missed it. And so I had to go through this, this leg of my journey to make me very still and much more connected to Him. And it wasn't necessarily just about what He wants me to do, but who He needs me to become to do it.
Wow. Wow. So, question for you. Do you feel that this leg of your journey is that final piece, that final key, if that makes sense? Oh, I gotta wait for it to come back in.
Mama said, I can't see none of y'all comments, so I'm gonna comment from my phone. Go ahead, Vaughn. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Kay, so I have a question for you. So you were saying about this part of your journey. Do you feel that this is the final key, or the main ingredient that's going to finish your cake?
I do. I do believe that. I feel like I'm a completely different being than I was a year and a half ago. And it wasn't that I was, you know, that off or messed up, but there were a lot of things that had to be refined out of me, especially out of overcoming the trauma that I experienced as a child, as a young adult, as a young woman. Because I believe you can heal from that trauma, the actual events. But all of those things distort your personality. They distort how you connect with people. They distort how you perceive things. They distort how you interact and with people and things like that. And so I believe that I had gotten over that space of healing from, you know, like anything that you can think of. But who you emotionally and mentally, God had to undo that.
Wow.
In order for me to move forward.
Wow. That's powerful. I can feel that. I know that day we met, my spirit kept telling me, speak to her. It was something, and I told Marvina this in the car. I said it is something about her spirit. I said God kept instructing me to speak to you. It was something about just something about your spirit. And like I said, I'm at a point in my life where I have to be obedient to what God is what God is saying and what God is instructing.
Yeah, well, we gained a sister, baby.
Yes, we did.
This
Yes,
right
we did.
here.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
When we went in there, I went in there for my birthday surprise and got a great gift. I got a sister out of it too.
Yeah.
And I am so appreciative of you. Y'all look out for us because she got some things going on out here. And, sometimes it takes you to hit the bottom, like she said, and bounce back up. But I really believe she's at her bounce up stage right now. She's bouncing up. I mean, she just got back from doing a speaking. She spoke. Where did you speak at? What? Tell them the name of where you just came from. Where you was just speaking from. Are you frozen? Yes, she's frozen.
She's not.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh. No, not right now. I spoke last Saturday at an event called the Push Brunch, Pray Until Something Happens. And the topic was about forgiveness. And one of the things that I've realized recently is that I no longer had an issue forgiving other people.
All right,
and
now come on.
I'm in awe with this lady because I know that she has a lot to give us, and I hate that this keep jumping off and jumping on and moving and things like that. But like I said, we're going to do some changes. So I think this is going to be the last EB Mugs. But anyway, hey lady, you're back.
But what I was saying was that I don't have an issue forgiving other people. It's been myself. And that lack of forgiveness for myself and that guilt that I was still carrying was directly affecting my self-worth, which is kind of like a deterrent for attracting what you're trying to work for.
That's right. Wow.
So that's been my lesson the last couple of months.
Love
it. Look at that smile when you said that. Yes, girl. Yes. Come on, Glow.
Yes. Wonderful. Because a lot of people can't forgive. A lot of people can't, not even just themselves, they can't be, they think it's everybody else, but they really, like you said, can't forgive themselves. I've had that issue for a long time, so I understand that. I really can relate to it.
It took me time because I tell people in a minute, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die.
And we think it's about other people.
That's right.
It can be just as poisonous when we won't forgive ourselves.
You better say it. Come on now.
I be in denial, thinking that it's everybody else's fault. I didn't realize it ain't just your fault. You ain't even got yourself together. Oh, I get it.
That part.
I get it. Girl, I'm telling y'all, we had these two, and I'm loving the triangle effect. It was a while back, but my pastor talked about the triangle and the edges, like you have the ends of the triangle, and I feel that way with this right here.
Helps
because
to build a strong foundation.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said. Yeah. So the foundation. I am so excited, y'all, about this relationship with this young lady. God has blessed us to not just business, but a family member again.
Yeah.
Somebody that wants something in life and want to get there, and we're getting there. Even though it don't look like it, but we stars.
Yeah.
We stars, lady. Are we stars? We stars. We gotta start looking at ourselves as stars, as queens that we are. And I had that problem.
It feels refreshing that we, and speaking on women, Women's History Month, it feels refreshing to meet someone, another female, that's about her business, that's on her grind.
She on her grind.
that's spiritually blessed and focused. That's easy to conversate with and speak with, and does not mind sharing her gifts, her knowledge, her wisdom. And that puts us into a place of feeling equally yoked. So when Marvina's talking about that triangle,
that trust,
yeah,
you know, when somebody's open to be able to be naked and not ashamed.
That's right.
And these conversations that we have, and we're able to feel like that, you know, I understand where you at and you understand where we at. And we all come together and be naked and not ashamed. And I love that about this friendship we already made.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We are always there. We're almost there. Most of our day, most of our morning was trying to get it together. But once you got on, it seemed like everything worked out. Even though you jump off. But we've learned so much. Just in what you've been saying to us, I've learned a lot.
Well, before you go, tell people a little bit more about Influence Her and how they can, where they can subscribe, where they can read more, read the magazine and things of that nature.
Influence Her is about redefining what it means to be an influencer and really helping. It is about women, but we speak to men too. We feature men as well. Really about helping them overcome their own personal battles to tap into that inner influencer, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a friend, an employee.
Did I lose her? What'd I do? What happened?
She just
froze again.
It's okay.
Yeah. You always say that. It's okay. My BFF would tell me in a minute, it's okay. It's okay. And it is okay. I was trying to find her. I was literally, it looked like it did. Let me see. It's playing. Everybody can hear us, so it's not, It's not us. Let's see. Yeah, it's not us. Let's see. Yeah, this right here. I work off of this one all the time. So I know it's just us frozen, which is weird. Let's see. Yeah, it's her thing frozen.
So what we're gonna do, guys, if she does not get a chance to pop back in, we will take and put on What's in the Bag where you can read her It's a beautiful magazine. Yeah. And it's called Influence Her.
Yeah.
And she does, like she said, she speaks to men and women. They feature men and women in this magazine.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting ready to come back in.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. I'm waiting.
She is the owner. She is the editor. She is the writer. And to be honest with you, her talents are so. There she goes. I was still talking about the magazine.
That magazine, trying to get that magazine out.
Yeah.
We open in 5 minutes, so I do have to jump off. But since it kept kind of breaking up, if y'all are not opposed.
I ain't opposing nothing. I ain't opposing nothing, you sissy.
So I believe that we're gonna wind up having Caige back.
Yes, we're gonna bring her back on. We get ready to bring her back, of course, and I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, and we're going to get the information for Influence Her, and we're going to take and put it on our website and on our pages so that you guys can get the information and see.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to fix it so everybody can see us. Hold on. Do you see me there? There you go.
Hello, ma'am.
This program does not want us to finish to have this conversation, but if you're not opposed, I would like to jump on the page and do a video on how people can connect with us and more about what Influencer is about. And I think that we should do a live on Instagram so that we can have less of a conversation. And hopefully it doesn't impede, the technology doesn't impede.
Now we just gonna go straight Instagram instead of having to go to third party, so it'll work out. So yes, this is our newer future. So y'all watch out. We get ready to hit Instagram. I'm excited. I love you. Get to work.
Yes.
We'll be talking soon.
Love y'all too.
We'll call you tonight. Wait for the call. Love you, baby. Thank you. Oh, thank
that. We
yes.
are going to start going live, and we did have some things, some other things to do today, but God always has a different plan. And I can tell you right now, I'm not a happy camper today. I know that Marvina's not a happy. I mean, we're happy. Don't get me wrong.
She ain't happy.
We're not happy. Oh, you can tell my expression. I'm not happy with how things have went for the past couple of weeks. So today is going to become a work day.
Yeah.
Marvina and I are going to break this apart and put it back together.
Yes.
All the way down to the software, so that we don't run into these type of hiccups. Because at the end of the day, we want to always give you guys the best quality. And it's a little hard to do that when we're jumping in and out. The program isn't working the way that it's supposed to, and we're paying a lot of money for this software. So today we're going to go ahead and make this rainy weekend into a work event. And it's fine.
We're supposed to be going to baseball games, but
today.
It's okay. We're going
baseball.
It's raining, so since we ain't going there, we're going to actually
we're getting ready to make it.
See,
we got
to make it work. We're gonna make it work. But we appreciate y'all. Y'all go ahead on and join us on our our Facebook group, What's in the Bag. We just asking all that's not on the part. You know, I've been off of Facebook for what, 3 days? I couldn't get back on Facebook.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that's going on. It's a lot of things that's been going on since the cell phone outage.
Right.
A lot of people still are not aware, but let me go ahead and put this PSA announcement out there. People, pay attention. Smoke and mirrors. It's like being in a carnival right now. You have to understand and realize how people are infiltrating. And if they can knock out our cell phones, now there are issues with internet services and things of that nature. Pay attention. Start getting your house in order. Start preparing.
Also the timing, because people know right now that you're getting these income taxes and you're getting spam calls. You're getting people telling you owe them money and you need to get hits. All this stuff. Now they hacking and they doing all kinds of things now. So y'all have to pay attention, because I don't know if my Facebook was hacked or I just couldn't figure out my password. I'm going to be naked and not ashamed. Because I keep changing it. But I bet you right now, and I got it, I bet you I won't forget this one. But anyway, why you looking like that?
Oh, my mind is already going on, I wish we had a blackboard or a whiteboard. Start writing some stuff down.
Okay, well, we get ready to get it done. And we got our notebooks. I know I have mine. You have your notebook? We're going to do it. We're going to get it. Oh, you didn't bring it. So sorry. Got to get one. But anyway, as y'all can see on the bottom, I've been flashing all our platforms. You can join us on YouTube, What's in the Bag 21. Also, I think you've seen the Facebook page and the directory. Now, the directory is a little different. We're allowing you to post any events on there, which no one's doing too much of anything. I know there's a lot of things going on that you want your neighbors and people to know that's happening. We actually want you to place it on our directory page. Let them know what's going on. If you know someone that's marketing something, I know there's a whole lot of stuff talking about TikTok is going to be gone and all this stuff, but people still selling and buying things. So if you know stuff you want to put on there, you can go ahead on and put it on the directory page. That's the What's in a Bag, and that's What's in a Bag with the question mark. Yeah. So and that's basically it. I think we finished for today.
Yeah. And we're gonna save this video, so just to kind of let you guys know, we're gonna go through and we're gonna do some edits to it, and we're going to repost it so that it's without a lot of the kinks and everything, condensed version, and we're just gonna go ahead and put it together and just kind of go from there. So,
and if y'all know anybody who would like to help us with this, we won't need more than a 2-man, 3-man show. We're looking for just having some help, or you got some advice on how we can make this better. We taking advice. Come on, give us some, help us out. Your grandkids or your children. I know they know videography, or I know they be on Facebook all the time. Just let them know that, we need a little help, and reach out to What's in the Bag. And we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. It's a nice day, like my BFF say. So
right.
God bless y'all and whatever y'all doing and all y'all endeavors. We want to just say, I just want to say goodbye.
That's right. And as always, guys, stay blessed. Be a blessing to somebody and have a blessed day.
Amen.
Love you guys.
We love y'all. Take care. Have a great one. Bye.